Clayton, obviously, I mean, coming off a bye week, you know, this part of the season, because we had asked Coach, you know, you want to keep playing because of the momentum. Obviously, you're building winning, but probably nice to heal up. But just kind of your thoughts looking back at the Texas A&M game, and just now that you guys haven't been playing good all year, but almost like the coming out party for the D-line.
Yeah. No, it was a great bye week. It was well needed, you know what I'm saying? But I think I missed being here. I didn't really go anywhere for bye week. I stayed here, worked, got my body right. So it's definitely a huge emphasis, you know what I'm saying? Now we had the week we had last game, emphasis on coming out and doing the same this week. So we're back to work, we're working harder. We got a better focus because last time we went up to Salt Lake City, it didn't end the way we wanted it to. And I think everybody that was here is still in the back of their mind. So we kind of got a point to prove.
And you mentioned to me when we talked a few weeks ago, even before the Baylor game, about, you know, working with Coach Reynolds and the defense, you know, playing for each other, and Coach Ward saying, you know, each guy doing their job, and Coach Dillingham saying, you know, you don't have to do extra. Did that, I mean, people see the results, yes, but I mean, do you feel that the TCU game was a culmination of that, just finally like settling in with everybody on being on the same page?
Absolutely. I definitely feel like everybody finally came together and did their own part and made sure they did their job at a high level. And I feel like that's the results you get when everybody does what they're supposed to do and follow your 111.
Now, I got to know, did Prince let you know he's a better athlete? I mean, the strip sack, grab, fumble, I mean, that was a hell of a – I know you know it was a hell of a play.
Yeah,
did he give you a little lip about that?
No, he got to say. He got to beat me first. He's still down one, so he can't really talk. But no, that was an incredible play by Prince. That's one of the plays that's game changing. He changed the game. He called game on his own. So that's kudos to Prince because that was amazing.
And when you look at obviously, like you said, I mean, what happened in Utah last time for guys that were there, but the team they have now obviously is this year's team. I mean, looking at them on tape, not giving away too much. I know Coach is talking about their O-line, but just what kind of challenges do they present?
They're a good group. They play hard. They play physical. Play fast. They got great scheme. They think they're gonna run the ball. So, you know, it's just more motivation for us to come out here and do what we do. You know what I'm saying? They're a sound group. We're not just gonna go out here and just roll over and beat these guys. They're gonna play. They're gonna play hard. So we just got to put together a good game plan and come out here tomorrow and do the same thing we did today. Good work, and that way it'll be replicated on Saturday.
You're going to be going up against some of the best tackles in the country on a kind of snap-in, snap-out basis. You know, when you have that kind of challenge up ahead of you, what kind of impact do you think that has on you and the other edges?
I think it brings excitement, you know, because you see the opportunity at hand that presents itself. But as far as my process, it's the same. You know, I could care less if I'm going against Trent Williams next week. It's still going to be the same preparation, same process. You know, we're just going to go out there and perform on Saturday.
How does playing up in a very hostile atmosphere like Rice Cycles, what kind of impact does that have on the defensive side?
Personally, I love it. I feel like there's no environment more fun than going to somebody's house and making it quiet. You know, after it starts out real loud. But as a defense, I mean, it's going to be quiet when we're on the field, so it's better for us to get our checks, communication. So, you know, it's ample opportunity. It's going to be fun.
You enjoy playing in like rainy, stormy weather?
Nah. But, you know, that's what comes with it, so you just have to deal with it.
So when you look at the seats, though, you know, from a schematic perspective, what are some of the things that really kind of jump out to you in terms of, you know, the things that they're going to be wanting to do out there on Saturday?
They're going to try to establish the run. And I think it's been pretty clear in their previous games that they're going to try to establish the run. And I think it's been clear that we're not going to allow them to do that. So I'm excited. It's going to be a good test.
For you, you're just a sack away from your career high. And I mean, this unit as a whole has almost doubled their sacks and tackle for losses through 5 games as they did last year. I mean, which has kind of been the key with a lot of returners that you guys have all just kind of taken that next step this year.
Definitely Coach Reynolds put the pressure on the group because it was such a mature group coming back. He put the pressure on us that we gotta stop being almost there. We gotta stop being what ifs, and we just gotta do it. We just gotta make it happen. And I think last week was a testament to, you know what I'm saying, us finally getting it done. So we just gotta continue to build on that.
To kind of piggyback off that, how do you feel that? I mean, obviously CJ in the middle and Jake, but how do you feel that they've, you know, grown together, playing off of each other on the inside? Obviously, because it affects what you guys do outside.
Oh, I mean, it's amazing. You know what I'm saying? CJ and Jake are almost interchangeable. You know what I'm saying? They do everything together in the facility, outside the facility. So I mean, just having that type of chemistry on the field, it makes everything a lot smoother.
How about the ability to get pressure on quarterbacks with just a 4-man rush? How critical is that for this defense?
It's great. I feel like coaches really put the pressure on us to do so because personally, we like running stunts, but we get tired of running stunts too. So, you know, sometimes we just want to go rush and coach with the pressure on us. Well, if we're going to let y'all rush, y'all got to get home. So, you know, we've been getting home, so hopefully we continue to get home.
Just facing a guy like on a daily basis like Sam, his mobility, help prepare you pretty well for facing Devin Dampier?
Absolutely. Sam, he's different. He's different. Things he does out here on a daily basis is crazy. And he also he gives us tips and pointers. You know what I'm saying? Tells us what would bother him if he were in the game. This was happening to him. Just gives us more perspective and more insight to go in the game with and to affect the quarterback.
What'd you grade his spin move in the TCU game? What grade does that get?
No, it was fine. I give it 10 out of 10. That was fine. He wouldn't do nothing like that on me, but it was smooth.
You knew my follow-up.
Yeah. I'm already. It was smooth.
What's your take on Dampier? What makes him so good?
He's a runner. He's nice. He's got great legs. He's a great quarterback. Well, ultimately, it's gonna come down to what we do and how we handle this week, how we approach the work, and how we handle it.
It's a different kind of quarterback than what you've seen the last couple.
Absolutely. But I mean, we got, you know what I'm saying, we got a good book in Sam and Jeff. So I mean, it's not like we're unprepared, but we're excited.
Your thoughts on going up in that atmosphere and so on?
Oh yeah, I can't wait. Last time I was there, it wasn't great, so I got kind of stuff to get off my chest when I get out there, you know.
That memory still burns in brightly with you guys that were there, right?
That was a bad day. But we got an opportunity to revert it, so we got to make sure we take advantage of it.
Thanks, Clayton.